Hi, and welcome once again to Stone Soup.
The world according to sci-fi geeks.
We know we've been gone a long, long time, weeks and weeks and weeks. It wasn't planned. Well, Thanksgiving weekend was planned because we always go to a convention on that weekend, science fiction convention called Lost Con.
It was very nice.
We loved it. We had a great time, saw some good friends. Anyway, and then we got sick, really, really sick.
That was
not
not
able
bad.
to talk sick.
Yeah.
You can just imagine what that's like in our house. My husband called it bliss. I was going to smack the crap out of him, but what can you do? The truth is the truth. Anyway, but we're back, and we're well enough to talk and hardly ever cough, and, oh, not again.
Timing! And today we're going to review the new Conan the Barbarian. Well, compare and contrast it with the original Conan the Barbarian. No mention of Conan the Destroyer shall be made here.
Because it was bad.
Yes.
But
Isn't it
anyway.
just so Christmassy you could scream?
Christmas! Well, Jason
Anywho.
Momoa was pretty festive, and so was Arnold Schwarzenegger in his day.
Yeah.
But, okay. I thought the story went flat. It wasn't a very good story.
Yeah.
Now, she says, she was just telling me that it was actually from one of the original Conan novels.
Which we haven't read.
Yeah.
So we don't know how well it translated, if there's something, in the translation that failed. But,
I thought the story in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie was a much, much better story.
it was definitely
I mean,
more tightly written.
Yeah, they both had the "you killed my family" kind
Prepare
of
to die thing.
prepare to die kind of thing. But
I will say for the new movie, I like that we saw a little more of Conan's childhood and got to know his dad before he died. Yeah, in the new movie, it was his dad who died, and the old movie was his mom. But
yeah,
pick a parent, any parent, dead.
yeah. Actually, in both movies, both parents eventually died.
True. Very
But
true.
in the new one, his mom died having him, I think.
Yes.
Whereas in the old one, he's like this big and standing there holding her hand when they lop off her head. She sort of falls away from him.
Yeah.
Very, very creepy scene. Very well done.
Yes.
But anyway, both men who played Conan did a good enough job. I thought Arnold was better. See, I'm sick. I'm dying. But anyway, but I just didn't really care for this new one. I do like Jason Momoa's hair better now that it's straightened out and it's not in the dreads like he had it in Atlantis. I wondered what they were going to do about that. I mean, like you do, it's the man's hair. But they straightened it and it looks really hot.
Yes. Both Conans are just delightful beefcake.
Uh-huh.
But again,
If you
the
like hot
writing is
guys.
different. I liked the side characters better in the first one because we got to know them better. In the first movie, he has these various allies, but we don't really get to know how he met them or know that much about them other than they are his allies. There. We got to meet, his girlfriend. The big difference between those two and the old and the new. I mean,
Yeah.
both of them, she gets to kick ass, which I heartily approve of. But
I liked Sandal Bergman better. Maybe it's just because it's the first one I saw I really, really liked. And everything, including the music, was wonderful in the first one.
yes, the first one most definitely had the better theme music. There's no question about that.
And the better villain. The fellow who played the villain in the new one is the leader of the colony in Terra Nova. You would not recognize him.
No.
The makeup is so different. I mean, he is hot in Terra Nova. He is gorgeous.
For an old guy.
Old? Old? He didn't look old to me. But anyway, in Conan, not so much.
No. Rose McGowan as his crazy-ass sorcerer's daughter, she was good.
Yeah, I love Rose. I've loved her since Charmed. But again, I'm kind of sad that they're not going to finish making Red Sonja with her.
They are?
No, they had to stop production for her arm to heal.
Oh, uh-huh.
And by the time her arm healed, it was too expensive to start up again, I guess.
Oh, darn.
They were talking about recasting, but they never did that either, so who knows?
Yeah,
But anyway.
maybe in the future.
Yeah. But anyway, it's not a bad movie. It's just not really good, and I think the box office reflected that.
Yes. And it just doesn't stand up so well when compared to the original, because the original was very good, even if it was a story that they made up for the movie that never appeared in the books.
Yeah.
Although apparently the bad guy, Thulsa Doom, from the original, he did exist, but in the Cole novels, which were written by the same guy, but were not Conan. So they did a little, let's just do a little mix and match here.
Yeah, what the heck? It's all by the same guy. It'll fit. And it did.
Yep.
It did.
And, James Earl Jones, hard to go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. James Earl Jones is just a much better actor than practically everybody. And
What can you do?
and there's nothing wrong. I can't
voice,
think what
man,
his
the
name
voice.
is, the guy who was in Terra Nova and was in this.
I
He's a
can
good
say.
actor. He's an excellent actor. But James Earl Jones, man, he's just,
James Earl Jones.
yeah, what can you do? And so basically, you can't even go by if you liked the first one, you might like this one. They're two different.
Yes. There are
If
two
you
different
like
critters.
hot-looking guys wearing not much clothes, go for it.
If you're
There was that moment when we both went, "Oh my!" and my husband cracked up laughing, and I just want to say
when you watch
that.
it, you'll know what it is.
Oh yeah, Jason Momoa has excellent glutes, excellent.
Indeed.
But other than that,
So, it is not a bad, action, adventure, fantasy piece. It just, something about it was lacking, and it's hard to say what. Mostly, again, it's the story, I guess.
yeah, and the directing maybe. You
Yeah.
just didn't really care about the people, and you need
Not
to
really.
care about the people in a story.
Because if you don't care, then why should you spend your
Yeah.
time there?
And your money on the movie ticket. There's no point.
It's worth seeing once because, you might like it better than we did. It's
Yeah.
not like we didn't hate it.
Yeah,
we
we
just
didn't
didn't like
hate
it
it.
as much
We
as we were hoping to.
Yeah, because I really like Jason and everything. I didn't really recognize much of anybody else in it. Well, Rose
Yes. And the
And-
guy from
and the guy
Terra
from Terra Nova, whose name I can't remember, Steven something, Lang maybe. But anyway,
Something like that.
so I wouldn't say rush right out and get it, but you might have a good time if you have enough beer and popcorn to go with.
Yep.
And that's all we have to say about Conan.
Yep.
Bye bye.